Alrighty, it's Thursday. 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 Fucking Thursday. Oh, what? Where the fuck? Oh, there I am. Ha! Working. Oh, wait, is this button still working? Objection! Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, there was a weird flicker for a moment. For some reason, when OBS first starts up and trying to actually capture my PNG, any kind of changes to it whatsoever, it does that weird flicker for a bit, and then it goes away. Probably video too being weird. Anyways, how is everybody? Valen's working as always. Harlequin is lurking as he does, and Parmless is drinking as he does. Oh, and Kavadika's here. Hello, everybody. Oh boy. As far as Parmless drinking, because someone said a silly word, man, he is going to be sloshed probably like 5 minutes in. But yeah, what's everyone up to on this fine Thursday? And still working on the anniversary update, but here I take a break to watch the stream. Oh, that's a terrible decision. Breaks don't exist. We don't get breaks. But no, what was I gonna say? Sorry, for a moment I thought someone messaged me. I was like, who the fuck's messaging me? Modding and sometimes playing Skyrim. Definitely modding more than playing, as one does. Yeah, as one does. You gotta get like the mods to actually install, then you gotta get them to work, and then you gotta make sure that they don't cause other mods to break and crash. And then I remember one time I was playing Skyrim, and one of the mods somehow corrupted the skin texture, so everyone was just like floating eyes, and it was like haunting in a sense. And I was like, what the absolute fuck broke on this? So I went through and like, oh man, was it this file? Was it this file? No, it can't be that one. Was it this one? But yeah, modding Skyrim is a chore and a half. But kind of the reason why I stopped playing it too. But yeah, I'm glad to see everyone is doing well. Let's see if this game launches properly. And once again, it does not launch in the wrong button, Ian. Wrong button. This button. It never remembers the proper resolution that I set it to. I don't know why it doesn't remember my settings. It'd be nice if it did. But the dev, wherever they may be, has opted to not allow that for some reason. Mod Oblivion. Ugh. We're talking original Oblivion or like the HD remaster that kind of sucks. My Skyrim is a hobby, it's like a hobby as an own. Yes. Bought the remaster. What a shit game. Yeah. Oh, the old Oblivion? Oh yeah, that one's easy. So, good news. Looks like my saves are still here. Well, yeah. So, just get their presents today. One day I will have a proper bath. I like to put out, 'tis not a lake. That is a puddle. Just saying. We're gonna do silly cards again? Of course! Thank you for reminding me. Let me get my cards. Not that one, not that one, and that one. So the Joker's... well, Joker and like 2 side card things are removed. Do a quick little shuffle. Hey, Maximum Sharpie! Man, got here 20 minutes here. A good stream. Might get home before you end it. Well, Valen, I hope you travel safely. I hope you stay warm. And don't let your manager, I don't know, steal your shoes. The highlight of the CSD streams. I don't know about that. But Maximum, I hope today is doing well. Your card, Maximum, by the way, from the Shakespearean deck of insults, is the Queen of Diamonds, Gertrude, who said, "How cheerfully on the false trail." Oh, yeah. "How cheerfully on the false trail they cry, you false Danish dogs." It's from Hamlet. That is your card. Do I left or do I go right? Also, why does only one eye of his glows? Oh, I'm still trying to find out about the brother. But yeah, when he's turned right, his eye glows, but if he's turned left, his eye does not glow. I just noticed that. Good day, Snorri. Just wanted to say Grumsy again for yesterday. Thou hast very much improved things for us. Ah, well, thou art welcome. I befell to be there happily, and, well, look where we are now. Now me and Astrofel can hurry on our date we had planned for today openly. I desired it if thou would help me find the right place for us to ask our date later. What should we say? Yes. The hill is nice. It's been lovely. You have fun with that. Just waking up, was up all night working on the game again. The game is so close to the January update. Ooh, wait, hold on. Maximum. Which one's your game? I have so many freaking games on the backlog. It pisses me off sometimes. Let's see. I know when this one or Kingdom of Nyabur is done, Trials of Kokoro is next. Divinity's Crown. I don't think I have that on my list. I don't think it's been submitted either. How dare you, Maximum? How dare you? That's probably also on me. I knew that Strawberry was in love with a Lillian at that. How interesting. I'm just glad that the peace treaty worked out so well that she be with her noble gent. I wouldn't call him noble. Definitely call him a dick. It's a lewd RPG, not all the streamer safety split. Oh, yeah, never mind. Yeah, can't stream that. Good day, Voltaire. Good day, Saldreed. How goes today? Brave, brave. Sure hurry ahead and let through. The Queen is in the mess hall, so I never regard thou would want to see her like normal. Now the Queen is gone from the castle. We can go inside, the only place we have not gone yet to find more about her brother. Her and Fred's bedroom. Totally gonna steal her underwear. Or not. Hold on. God, I was just talking about me and what did you do with the lives today? After work, go from home and keep them the guitar. Second option is better. The little one is making me feel so sleepy today. She's at the mess hall. I'm going to go this way then. Once those are finished, you'll be able to start the game and choose safer work mode. Okay, but like, how lewd we talking? Harlequin said the same thing at the same time. How lewd are we talking? So, me and Harlequin apparently have the same thought process. Like, okay, but how lewd are we talking? Are we talking a little lewd? Are we talking like tumbler-sized tits where they're like, you know, double G cups or something? What? I'll check all we can. There has to be some sort of information about him. That's on that purpose. Shows up, which I agreed. Sure. Just some nudity. No, they're all realistic proportions. Okay. I'm gonna stream it on Twitch as part of a game, no problem. Yeah, but I'm not comfortable with it. Have you ever thought about that, Harlequin? I'm a delicate man. I'm kidding. I'm not. There's a couple are on there. I will look that in a moment then. So, quite a lot of laws. First, obviously invalid when there is war. What was that about? Yeah. Thou shalt not murder, thou shalt steal from the king or queen, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not speak heresy, thou shalt not have relations with those of the like gender, thou shalt not have incestuous relations, thou shalt not flaunt thy skin lest granted permission by the king or queens, or thou shalt be a prostitute. Breaking the laws of Nor is legal throughout all of Nor. Those who break any of the laws of Nor shall... Yeah, until Mars is able to replicate those images. Yeah, it's just, Look at the mirror, but the reflection isn't there. Oh, it's because he's a vampire. Moving along. Queen's Hire. Decided to try to pick the lock. Oh. Ah, damn it. That is very loud. Every day I wake up and hear the deafening cries of my own son. Fran just says that it's normal for a baby to cry, or to be like that for the few weeks Corky. Yet I know that can't be true. Generated images are helpful to keep the workflow moving at a reasonable pace until Myers is able to get them done. I tend to agree with Harlequin that I don't like AI in general. There's a lot about it that bothers me, and the fact that I have to deal with it every day at work also bothers me. But I understand the idea of like using it as placeholders. I just don't like it. I miss the old days where you'd like draw like a grayed out like figure person that just says work in progress on the face. It looks almost identical to me in the facial area. Yet I look like just my own mother, aside from the wrinkles on her own eyes. She got wrinkles from stress while I got less sleep from it. Typical. His name here, but it's scribbled out. You can't read what it is. Blank would have loved him. Not because he was Sarah like he is, yet because he looks just like her. And every day I fear that he shall join back. They shall join back and take mine most prized possession like he did to our own mother. I never crave to see that happening. From how much Ace is so bothersome. Thou could almost say Blank had died and came back to his corporal agent. That is the dumbest thing I known. I receive never in those things. Yet, what if Ace doth the thing that Blank did when he was older? What if he grows up to be just like him? 'Tis something that I feared throughout my pregnancy. From then on I had feared like... From how he is being so bothersome, it seems inevitable. I am not going to take any chances. I has to murder him. Next thing. I was only able to try the job. My liver moves ill. Most ill. Not because I wanted to murder mine own son, nay, yet because I was unable to try it. I snuck into the commons or the mess hall and fared to grab a knife while the chefs were not looking. Everyone was in the square talking amongst themselves, and Fran was in the throne room, talking with the page. So nobody noticed me. Went to my own bedroom, where Ace was, and he was strangely quiet. He was not sleeping. It were like he was waiting for me. He stared up the knife as I raised it, yet Fran walked by the ladder to our room, and bid me over to see him. I panicked, dropped the knife, and hid it as Ace started to cry from the hurly-burly. Hurly-burly? Or was it because I did not doth it? I did not doth it. Like he knew I had been unable. Like he knew he would win this little game of his. Just like Blake did. Typical. You were going to flip through the beginning of the book, but... Ah! Thou know I was patient with thou, Voltaire, and now have run thin. I be done. I'm going to say the queen about thy little secret. Meetest thou rise hither, ere I bid thou to be executed myself. Wait, what? What's this? Green left. Wait, what? There today. I thought we were going to go there today. Do you have any bread? Oh, water. Oh, I have no money. That's right. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Now we go to Lyra for the rest of the day. Ah. So read the folktale. No, what did I? So I forgot of it. Pens, what dost thou regard of it? Shadowed knave, that creature is in the stories. Such a trickster. But the jokes are not mine typical humour. So, I was not manipulate to see the end of a joke. Such is not funny. If aught is such hurtful, there is a brave line twixt jokes of deceit. Manipulation. Say to me, how so? Happily thou didst not read too far, when Phantom Scott was first seen by Bonter, the false god of life. He was horrified at first, because of his birth defect. He had been tricked. Yet Phantom Scott does not like Bonter to feel that way about him after he treated him so kindly when he took care of him. So he used his new power of love manipulation on him to return his feelings to how they were, how they won't be. I remember that. He doesn't know that I did that. Thankfully, since it was done when I was a child, this love manipulation was a platonic love. Only now that I'm an adult, in my love manipulation caused love to be romantic in others. Now, the ones I used it on when I was a child will forever remain platonic. It's not surprising to see him be such a mischievous soul, spreading sweet lies and tricks to get what he doth lack, when he is the false god of sin, born from love and chaos. Those are just stories to frighten children or school lessons at bedtime, like all folk tales are. They're not real. Aye. We're playing along with what I know is a lie for some folk tales when I want to raise suspicion. You have a glowing red eye, and I apparently am able to go into the ceiling. Their play was terrible, and their faces too. Dude's a Terminator with anti-grav. Yeah, because look at him, he's just sliding across. Oh wait, no, his feet are moving like ever so little. It's a very awkward shuffle. He doesn't really step. It's just more of... he shuffles. That's why he looks so weird, and everyone judges him and points at him. They're like, ah, look at this guy, he can't walk right. It's because he shuffles everywhere. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Has nothing to do with the fact that he's a major dick. Alright, so... the king walked in on us, snooping around and reading his wife's diary. So... oh god, that's still loud. Oh, well, at least I don't have to pay you again, even though it's been a new day. Which is great, because I don't have any fucking money. Who keeps resetting these boulders? They should be shot for their crimes. Good day, Voltaire. Good day, Malikov. Where's Havoc? Well, he's on his break, yet he was looking for some few heavy today. Never blame him, though. Anyway, he's in his house without desire to see him. Capace. Oh. Someone's watching me from inside. Well, I'm gonna watch them back. How do you like that? Someone's staring at you. Tired of staring at people. Oh boy. It's a big house. There's only 3 windows. What are they, fucking British? Oh, we don't pay tax for our windows. We're gonna board them up. Is this Havoc's house? Papa is heavy again. He is in his room. I never like to see him so heavy. I believe that would cheer him up. Oh, he's sad. Sure, Georgia would like it. I just walked into his room. They're British, English more so. Oh. I don't know which is worse. Different genres. Genres. Different genres. Different genres. Different genres. Different genres. Picture of Havoc's wife. She looks very happy here. Flowers and books. Hi, Havoc. How you doing, buddy? You look like you're missing an ear. You doing okay? Are you missing your wife? In case she left you? Your face is stupid, Havoc. What doth thou desire? Just want to see if thou art fine. Malikov, quoth thou heavy today. Ah, Malikov, I consider it fair. My son is none of thy import. Thou may hurry. I shall be brave. Well, if thou never say to me, I shall not be able to help thou. Thou barely even know me. How goest supposed to help me then? How am I supposed to know thou art not a traitor whom would dispatch me at a second glance? Havoc, I cause thy kingdom to be at peace with thy foe when it wants it the most. I'm not a traitor. That's the point. Brave, I shall say to thou. My wife died recently. 'Twere from influenza. Ah, so more proof that your king is terrible at his job. She died there in that bed with me, smiling in my arms. I remember it like well yesterday. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. 'Tis just not fair. Thou know? I mean, I am thankful she had survived the war, and Georgie too, yet I just crave for her to still hither with me. I understand. Thou do? I was separated from my parents at a most young age. The woman who took me in died in childbirth when she was having my brother, so I never very well got to know her. As thou were adopted? Something like that, I understand. 'Twere most heavy. I had only my adopted father to keep me company, yet he preferred my brother instead of me. Oh, what a shame. Aye. Yet Georgia is the last person that I hast that was part of her. He looks just like her, and acts like her too. I, fortunate in the fact of troubles. He is the light of my life now, just like my wife was, and it causes myself most fortunate to see he is like that, and that he doth lack to be like me when he grows up. Oh no, I suppose talking with Al has helped some few. Methinks I should be able to get through the day now. Gonna see? Oh, welcome. What a good thing for Vanilla to write a poem about. Let's go talk with him. So we're gonna write a poem about how Havoc is a guard, but constantly crying about his dead wife. Okay. Good day, Raphael. Zaved and his friend Ricala seem to have left the kingdom again. They join hither sometimes to try and sell their wares. Hence now they're going to another kingdom to try as per usual. I see. we are not going to partake in the traveling brothel, because that seems like a great way of getting a venereal disease. Good day, sir. Good day. Is there a problem? Hi, with the excitement from yesterday, my husband forgot his grains he was going to use for dinner tonight at the fields. Hurry, get them from the gardener. Never crave to adventure getting stung those scorpions at the cave. Yeah, sure, I'll help. Yeah, I'm gonna probably die. Some berries from the forest, so that's a snack. Sure. Wait, maybe we should get food from doing a certain quest. Oh. Oh. A fishing quest, you say? Okay, so one person wants berries. I don't think berries are going to grow here. From the gardener. Picks berries, like that. Go to the bushes forest to collect 5 berries. I don't recall there being bushes around here. Remember them being back this way. Yeah. Hey, Sawyer. Hello, goes it. How goes it on this Thursday, Sawyer friend? As a new person has joined, you must now read another card from the Shakespearean deck of insults. So, real quick, Sawyer, Sawyer friend, your card from the Shakespearean deck of insults is the 5 of Clubs. You are weaker than a woman's tear, tamer than sleep, fonder than ignorance, less valiant than the virgin in the night, and skillless as unpracticed infancy. I don't remember this. It's from Troilus and Cressida. I'm not familiar with this play. That is a wordy one of way of saying someone is a pansy. Which I don't think Sawyer's a pansy. 'Tis rude. Little should find some berries. Yay. Give them to the peasant girl. I got some berries. Can I eat any of the berries? I cannot. Well. God, it's a loud ocean. Or is it even an ocean? I still feel like it's a pond. Use your map, key items to menu to travel quickly, remember? Oh yeah. I forgot about that. Why am I feeding this child? As thou found him, grant him to me. As much grant thou, except this. Singular gold. Oh. A singular fucking penny. Thou must play from the back seats, lest thou doth tarnish thy feedback. It's gonna really tarnish the feedback, the fact that, oh, I rested, but I didn't regain any MP. Motherfucker. Stupid friggin'. Stupid friggin'. Ow. How did I still freaking miss? Ah! You know what? Screw this. Oh hey! Neo Soul Gamer, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the bad decisions that I have made. Oh, shit, it's a rat! Rat slain! It did not even give me any rat meat. I wanted some spam. Some rat spam. Some rat spam. Some spam rat. Some rat spam. But I don't like spam. No problem. That's the serfs left their grains hither. His wife asked me to get it for him. Ah, I know what thou art talking about, hither. Hither I shall grant it to thee. Krungest shall be coming over today, and I never crave to leave a mess hither that doth not belong to me. I should eat all of these fucking grains, but I can't. They're not for me. Oh. Delilah. Rat burgers. Yeah! Oh wait. Because we have a new person that's joined the chat, Neo, you get to have a card drawn from the Shakespearean deck of insults. You have drawn the 5 of spades. I scorn you, scurvy companion. What? You poor, base, rascally, cheating, lack-linen mate. That was by Dully Tearsheet in Henry the Fourth. To Henry IV. Yeah. I guess that's the second play of Henry the Fourth. I guess. Maybe. Was it you that... Yeah, it was you that wanted me to do it. Suppose thou greatly... Mine Hamlet doth not use this fishing rod anymore now that he has made himself a new one. So I'm ready now hast it for thought of it. Yay! Now we get to try and test the true power of this game. Yes. Mash the OK button enough times before the time runs out. How many is okay? How many is enough? How many is enough? Oh. I have caught a fish. What if I make him eat raw fish? Yummy. Well, he's probably gonna die. Ah! This should really be like an input telling me that like I have caught enough or I have pressed enough in order to catch, versus me just being like, spam it! Spam it! Ah! Because like, am I mashing too much? Am I not mashing enough? What if I got a turbo controller? Would you be able to even tell? How many fish do I need if I calmly press it multiple times? I don't actually like mash the fuck out of it. Yeah, still catch fish. Oh, that's right. Save it real quick. We gotta do the other odd thing. So, first, feed him. So his fullness is a little more acceptable. His happiness is a little down. Fish spam, slightly better than rat spam. I don't know. But have you guys ever heard of like the joke? It's like, I've got spam, rat spam, rat spam, spam rat, spam with a side of rat, rat with a side of spam. But I don't like spam. Don't worry, honey. I'll eat your spam. Spam, 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 spam. Shut up! You damn Vikings! If I recall correctly, it was from like... It wasn't Monty Python and the Holy Grail, but it was definitely one of the older Monty Python bits. Been lonely my whole life. You're lonely too. Maybe you can help me. You can help us? Come now. Help each other. I feel like he's coming on to me and I don't like that. This is the game. Okay. If I just keep playing this. It's from the TV show. Okay, cool. I'm glad someone else is old and got that as well. Thank you. You have made me feel slightly better about things. Raphael. Everyone hates you. Gramercy, for yesterday. That was... Oh, Astrophel. Sorry. Why did I say Raphael? Don't you put your heart at me. Oh, now me and Strawberry can hurry on our date later today openly without fear. We are most fortunate that we are able to try now thanks to thy help. I hope your skin burns because you're an albino. Because the bard is named Raphael. That's why. Lillian Healer. Oh wow, you guys are literate? Found a strange skull. If thou are able to find it towards the shelves, take it, for I have no use for it. Getting annoying request. Killer. No. Importance me. Important. I wonder how many times I can deny him killing someone that he's gonna finally get upset with me. Like, fine. It's game over because you won't let me kill everything. Because he is petty enough to do that. When Lila feels like not yet a desert. A desert? Desert. The one who watches over all, whom is meek yet is secretly firm set, shall tear down the reign of a cruel king, and the kingdom shall prosper and become fruitful once again, for the watcher shall become king. This is what Lillian Bodement foretells. Someday, as all Bodements doth, it shall join true. I feel like that was written by someone who was trying to, like, be prophetic, but he had no idea what's going to happen tomorrow. It's like, I can see the future! Really? Maybe. History. From a time long hence, there were two Nagas that were king and queen, must persist down the kingdom. Oh wait, no, this was on the stone tablets that we read on the way through the caves. It's caused the war to explore the yeah. So this is all about the war that happened. That was totally, like, you know, the king's fault. This bookshelf was cut in half. I think you were meant to use a half shelf, but instead you used a half of a bookshelf. Towards the beach, a place that is something hot when thou art barefoot. Its inhabitor waltz this climbing. 'Twere received to be created by the Naga, so Naga is I crowned king and queen, and due to this, the first king whom built the kingdom was a kind person, giving the golden round to his son, who granted the golden round to his son, Vincia, after he died of corky age. Everyone in the kingdom lives in the sand castles. Due to the climate, it gets food from other kingdoms as well as from the ocean. The most valuable thing from this kingdom, like many other kingdoms, is rock known as sandstone. A rock that can be most valuable if traded with the right thing. This is why the kingdom receives several visitors wanting to get their hands on this special rock. Normally they would not trade it for aught, yet the king loves jewels. If thou offer him a jewel, he shall often accept the trade, for one bobbling block of sandstone is worth 2,000 gold. Each house hath around one room, so the kingdom inhabitants often has to conserve space. They may expand their homes. They shall has to get permission from King Vincia. I feel like the politics of this kingdom is part of the reason why it is still so poorly developed. Oh, there's another bookshelf. Let's look at those scrolls we have. Did I miss a raid? No, there wasn't a raid. For some reason, people have decided to join. And, oh wow, there is a lot more people than normal. Hold on. I'll find the bug spray. Hold on. All of you must be cleansed. I don't know if you brought bed bugs in here or not. This is for your own good. Okay. Hold on, I think I missed a spot. Let me spray a little bit more. Okay, yeah, there we go. Alright. If you feel a sharp stinging and like needling sensation in your lungs, that's normal. Just breathe in deep. No, for real, there's like 10 people. It's way more than what's used to. Yeah, it really is. I'm used to like 6. I don't know why everyone's here. Sometimes it's like 4. But no, there's like 10. But hello everyone, my name's Ian. I appreciate all of you. And, yeah. It's the medicine working. Yeah, it says medicine on the side. It's got a skull, crossbones. Wait, hold on. The instructions are on the back. Do not inhale. Oh. That's fine. They're for Norians. Then only a few weeks, and I woke up this morning in a hay bed where we sleep to see our entryway open, Hawk, my wife, vomiting towards the grass without of our cave. Suppose a little rendezvous after our date the other night was a success. I mean, I can't help it. Norians and rats and scorpions. You mean like squirrels? After tonight's session, I mean, we had tried a few more times after that, yet, well, I thought about using my office posture in my normal form for this is when we are rendezvous. Yet me and my wife could not take care of multiples, and the egg would not more like die, so I decided against. The decree for us, thou know, actually has guaranteed human child. Oh, I think this is more about how Phantom Scott's parents boned. Yeah. I like how Phantom Scott is like slowly gathering scrolls, talking about how his parents fucked. And it's like, oh man. Things that you don't want to hear. How your parents met. Followed by how your parents made you. Oh, good day, Voltaire. Good day. Is something wrong? I very like Delamere. That is why I brought her to work hither in the castle in the first place. And every time I do lack to say to her that I like her. I get most nervous and end up hiding. I want for thou to help me with this, Voltaire. Thou were able to help with the peace treaty with Lila and Fourline, so surely thou help me confess mine love to the maiden of mine dreams? Well, brave, it seems Primrose enough. Oh, Gramercy Voltaire. So, what does she like? What size of melons are we working with? Are we working with, like, you know, grapefruits? Watermelons? Oranges? Like, you know, doth thou just crave to confess to her, or... She likes to read. Every time that I see her when I am on my break, she hath a book in her hand. And she hath read every book and scroll in the Lylian library since she was a child. Very big melons. Watermelons. Yeah. She hath not read all the books and scrolls in the Fourline library, though. May thou hurry to the Fourline library and get her a book for me. She likes romance books. Aye, breakfast I shall. That thou hast no imagining how much this means to me. Yeah, again, I'm surprised you guys are literate, but, you know. Alright, magic map of the map. Give me thy power to map me over to Fourline. I'm gonna shuffle. Every day I'm shuffling. Oh, shit. Went too far over. I need a romance book. Say to me, I'm looking for a romance book. The Duke of Lila wants me to deliver it to him. Oh, thou fortunate. I was just putting one away. Doth thou desire for me to grant it the stamp of approval under his name? Well, it is meant for the maid of Lila as a gift. Ah, I see how it is. Well, I shall stamp it under her name. True. The romance book in the inventory. Neato. Book that Delamere would enjoy to read. I'm sure she actually can read. Who lets the servant staff read? That's a terrible decision. Next thing they're going to be wanting rights. And a king can't have his subjects have rights. That's how they start thinking about how they're going to, like, run government without you. And you're the king. You're supposed to stomp that shit out. This book, grant it to me, please. I hate to be a bother, yet I do forget something. I would love for her to have the flower to hurry along with it. She hath, I wanted to grow her own. I should get it for that. Why do I gotta get a... You know, where the fuck do I get a flower? Okay, that's... That's not the right one. That's better. That's a lot better. This is amazingly better. Oh, wait, no. Do you have any flowers? Shall I pick it? Yes. Oh man, I wonder if I could have stolen like any flower from any bush. Or better yet, like steal one from the Capitol. Ah, that would have been funny. Map Noir. As a new follower, I wasn't going to say anything, but I'm so glad you turned that sound effect down. I am too. I thought I turned it down before. Or I think I just like turned down my headset volume so that way I didn't hear it anymore. Which is also very possible for me. But Neo, welcome. What RPG Maker game are you working on? If you're working on one. Or are you simply here to help us judge? I would like to point out, remember, we here at the Part-Time Experience do not kink shame. We do kink judge. So if you see something worth judging, judge it. That's a flower that I picked. Grant it to me, please. Here you go, you weird twink. Grab a C. Voltaire, grab a C. Please join me while I confess. It would help me feel much less nervous. Do you want me to hold your hand, too? Most well I shall. Turn it down in the game, but don't know why it doesn't want to actually turn down for what. It's from my game. It's called Haven, Secret of Caldera. Secret of Calidria. Caldria? I stream some game dev once in a while. Neato Petito. Well, if you've got a playable demo, there's a request button down below. Just throw it in there. And when I get the chance, I'll stream it. Delamere. Has the gift for thou. Got book and flower. Oh, hast never read this book here? And this flower smells lovely. Thou know me so well, Proximus. Gramercy. Thou art welcome. Hark, I want to say to thou something. Oh? Say to me. I'm working on an updated demo release as we speak. Neato. 57 reviews on itch. Nice. Well, what shall I say there to prevent me from hiding from this again, yet I like thou, Delamere. I like that too, Proximus. I like the idea of, like, Delamere is, like, thinking about, like, backing out, and he's like, oh, man, no, I gotta run from this. And he just turns around and, like, Voltaire's, like, there, like, picking up a baseball bat, like, you motherfucker, you better start moving the right way. How do I spin the game again? Down below, there is a button on the stream that says request. Or a banner. A banner is probably a better word for it. But if you click it, it goes to a form. No, I mean, I like thou. I do lack to be with thou. I do lack to be able to share my life with thou. I love thou. I love thou, Delamere. He had to do this, actually. Just, like, stand there with a bat, like, to motivate him. I can see that. And honestly, motivation is a great name for a bat. It's also a good name for a cattle prod. So if you feel like the crowd isn't moving fast enough, grab some motivation. Also, what is with that smarmy, smug-looking face on her? Look at that. Compared to, like, yeah, that face just says, it's like, yeah, I know you love me, you dumbass. And it's just, It's just a smarmy fucking face. I never know what to say. Oh, I see. Because I have been trying to say the like thing to thee, Proximus. Oh, is that so? Also, why is his eyes closed, or is he just that sad looking? I don't know. Of course thou hast. Thou respect me, thou treat me most kindly and with much care. Thou art the prettiest guy hast thou ever met, and thou allowed me to have this job after... Oh, of course I love thou. This is my skunk. Their name is Motivator. See, you're getting it. Having something to motivate people is a great thing to have. You feel like your friend isn't being, confident enough to try and talk to that girl? Motivate him. The motivation might be, kick in the pants, or it might be you brandishing a bat saying either he goes talk or you go swing. 50 viewers. Hello? That, I guess. I actually have it to where I can't see how many viewers are currently on, because that causes anxiety for me to actually look. Who are you people? Yeah. Kavonica, be nice to them. We don't want them to run away scared. I mean, this is your game, so maybe you do want them to run away scared? I had a bad joke, but it's slightly political. I'm not sure how you guys would appreciate it. Current politics or old politics? Current politics are a no-no. I am, unfortunately, as I like to put it, very aware of current politics. And I like to keep those away from the channel because I don't want them in the channel. I want this to be your mental break away from all that sound, noise, bullshit, etc. Keep yourself. Thank you, thank you. Happily, tonight we can sit together at the mess hall for dinner. Is that what the kids are calling it today? I don't think you guys will be doing much sitting. Well, one of you might be. The other might be doing something in the lap of... You know what, actually, we're just going to move on. Well, that'd been lovely. Oh, I'd love that. So much help, you may confess my love for this lovely maiden. Hither, should grant thou some gold as reward. Thou deserve it. Woo, 50 gold pieces. I have enough to not even buy a fucking water. I hate you. Alright. Also, this has been bothering me. Gonna save this real quick. Oh, where is my RPG maker? Do 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 do. Where is it? Kavonica. This has been bugging me for a bit, so I'm gonna bully you. Is it really bullying? I don't think it's bullying. I feel like it might be slightly bullying. But, so... Okay, so... Let me change the capture real quick for a second. Boop. Alright. Apologies for the scaling, but whatever. Anyways. So, I noticed this a lot when you've got... we're going to call this Kev. Kev, you get a hat. You get a nice hat. Nice red hat. So say you have these two. This is the player. This is Kev. We want these two to move in tandem somewhere. So we're going to mark this as movement. Set movement route. We're going to first do the player. Actually, we want Kev leading someone, leading them this area. So we're going to have Kev go like right 3, up 1, right 2 more, and then up 1 more. And we're going to click this one off. Wait for completion. And then we're going to do the same, but we're going to do it for the player. And we're going to turn that one on. And then we're going to set this to auto run, just for this instance. The reason why is because then if it actually... Oh wait, I can't... Okay, I did say this. I forgot. I cannot run a game and another game at the same time. RPG Maker does not like that. Here we go. So, by doing this, you see how they both move at the same time? Obviously, like, they hit collision and such. And I can't move now because it's stuck in a loop. But that's fine. This also applies for bubbles. Balloon icon. So that way, it's been bugging me for a minute, like, as we've been playing this game. This whole thing, for, like, a lot of the NPCs moving when they're, like, guiding Voltaire or Phantom Scott somewhere, or you're having two NPCs, like, talking for a scene, and you want, like, bubbles to appear above their head of, like, the different, like, possibilities. You can have them play at the same time, and only have, like, the one that goes after set to wait. So, like, you'll have the first one that is, like, you know, the lead of the scene, and then that one's going to have wait for completion turned off, and then the one that's after that one, have it turned on. And that way it'll run both at the same time, and if you do it better than what I did on this example, it'll essentially complete at the same time as well. But yeah, that's all. Because I've noticed that, like, a number of incidents of that running are happening, and it's like, okay, you should go and fix that. Did a good use for you? Yeah, it's a very good use because, again, it lets you have, like, a more natural flow of movement for multiple events. Especially if you're moving, like, the player to do something and you want... Like, a good instance is early on in the game where you have... What's-his-face? Oh, I can't remember his name. I gotta resize this again. The one guy... the one angry twink leading Voltaire to see the Queen. That's how you would get it to where they both move at the same time. I know I shouldn't say one angry twink, but at the same time, it's like I don't know what else to call him because I can't remember his name. Executioner. Raphael the Bard, that's where it was. Room of Knights, door's locked. Down mid, door's locked. Duke, door's locked. I think we're shocked at the king right now. Alright, fine. Alright, so... Here's John's. Dariel's who is we yes. Yes. Sounds any good ideas for me to write about. Oh yeah, it does. Excuse me. Methinks you're right Kenton for Havoc. Thinks he desired most much. How thoughtful of thou. He could use some cheering up. Start writing about that later today, once I get to the magic of how it shall hurry. Courtesy for so much for the thoughtful imagining, Voltaire. Hither shall grant thou some gold as reward. Suppose you get back to Fourline, but in the back of your mind you feel too scared to do so. So you decide to eat dinner at Lila's mess hall for the night. Yeah, well, okay then. The people are talking amongst themselves, but there is a feeling of ominous around where you're sitting that they try to ignore. Why is my guy just sitting on the floor?
When Lila feels like naught yet a desert, the one whom watches over all, whom is meek yet secretly firm set, shall tear down the reign of a cruel king, and the kingdom shall prosper and become fruitful once again, for the watcher shall become king. This is what the Lilian bodement foretells. Some day, as all bodements doth, it shall join true.
I think you need to lay off the sauce before bed. You're getting weird dreams, man. Too much sauce before bed does that to you. Oh no, I've had some weird dreams due to having too much sauce. We've all made terrible decisions while having too much of the sauce, but the sauce, it does sauce. Because you can't have noodles without it. Oh, thou. Queen wants thou. Wants my head, I guess, most well. Well, this is it. Yeah, I'm probably gonna die now. Oh. Oh shit, it's a rat. Meat found. Wait, I got a question. Not before rap span. Dang it. Stupid frickin'. Ha. I just thought of something. Actually, I do have to kill a few rats. Because, if I recall correctly, I fully heal and get MP back if I level. And it's like 900 per rat. Plus the rat meat's probably a good idea. Yeah. Phantom Scott can eat a couple of rats. It's about all he's, worth having. He's not allowed to have actual food. Actual food's for the peasants. That's right. I'm ranking him below the peasants. Oh, it did not... Oh. That is most unfortunate. Have some rat meat. Beautiful day. Oh, we are so close to Norian summertime. We will be able to hire to Lila this year. Shall keep in the sleeping quarters of mine Astrophel. Shall hurry the sleeping... Oh, she's gonna go get laid. Okay. Yeah, in a few more weeks it should be time for Norian summer. I'm so excited. I never know what it is. It's supposed to make sense considering it is what quoth that I live in the forest. Basically, Norian summer is a cultural festival where each kingdom enjoys about 3 months of peace, from start of May to the end of August. Each kingdom moves to another during that time. Should live there for 3 months and know about the cultures, like 40 and I press button. It changes every year. It is the highlight of every year for those of us who belong in a kingdom. Though ever since the war, Atia hath forbidden people to hurry to Lila during this peaceful time. So we have not had a Norian summer in 2 years. And hopefully, this peace treaty Ventia shall allow it again. Whom knows? Thought it did for the playtesting. Apparently not. Means I can't get back MP. Which means I'm probably about to die. But wait. What if... Oh, never mind. I guess to the castle. Step forward. I'm so glad thou art hither today. I most favoured a bit of thou. Oh, praise Morbius. Say to me. My meetest friend Esther, the queen of Shadowvale, just wrote to me. She quoth that the kingdom hath been infested with forest animals whom dug underground, and got in the kingdom by mistake, and well, thou the bravest person I know, so I told her thou had been there right away. Thou shalt hurry and help her, right? Oh, of course. See, I am very sure it is. There, thou art too kind. There I shall say to thou to get to the shed veil. Thou shalt know where to find it through the hole in the ground within the forest. Well, he shouldst. It's not seen Dario today. In fact, it's not seen the nobles or commoners in a while. Are they sick? Are they at home? It's been a busy... Yet I shall have to find someone to check on them. Check your quest, Ben. Dario's at the front gate. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Should go there today. Go there today. I remember the king's also missing. I think she killed the king. She's sending us off to die as well. Not gonna say anything? There he is there. Messenger spoke with me that hurried to Shedville today, right? Aye. Oh, it does not take so long to get there from hither. Just take the left hither at the gates. Walk straight to the top of the hills where the hole is at the top. Climb down it. Climb down? Aye, the kingdom of Shedville is merely underground. If thou seeing the dock well. Man, I am going in the fucking dark. Why am I doing this? What are you? Well, we have hither. Meet again, Voltaire. What is thy purpose hither? I am on my way to Shedvale. Thy kingdom is something close to Fräulein. Thou art helping Queen Nivitalaine, art thou not? Why else wert thou hither? How didst thou recognize a traitor from a mile away? That wretch is a horrible person, horrible mother at that. Refuse to talk with anyone who wants to help that disgusting wench. Rise of mine sight. Voltaire, we are out hither collecting berries for dinner. What is thy purpose hither? On my way to Shedvale. Shedvale. Oh, you do now not crave to thither? Oh, why not? Because there is a monster there. A monster only I slay. A monster that only I slay. Okay. Okay, where's the... ow. Must be Shedvale. Let's see what we got here. Oh, it's the horrid people. I'm not going to talk to them. Population 34. Is this full of subterranean mole people? Wow, it is dark as shit down here. Halt! Who thou? Where thou from? Name's Voltaire, the page from Fräulein. Ah, thou might be the one Eviteline sent to take care of the forest animals. Right this way, sir. They're in the Kingdom's Hall in the Kingdom Square. There are 10 of them. They have been causing quite a fright there. By from the must be someone from without. Doth thou know any gardeners? Do? Why? When I grow up, I do like to be a gardener. I love flowers. There are hardly any flowers in Shadeville. Only lilactosaurs? Hence, Mommy wants me to hurry to the mines and mine for him instead. How heavy. Aye, if thee can compose the ores into jewellery, like what Queen Esther hath. She hath a lectus ore the shape of a flower in her hair. It's most handsome. Door is locked. There ain't no fucking door on that. What's a hole? It's a hole in the wall. It's a fucking hole in the wall. Tell me there's a door there. There ain't no door there. I'm looking right at it. What? Is the owner on the other side just staring at me like, no, the door's locked? So what do you mean the door's locked? I can see you. No, you can't. The door's closed and it's locked. I object, sir. I object, I say. The principles of the matter. Oh, get back here, you furry fuck. Get back here. It's a squirrel. Oh, man, these tree varmints. Tree rodents. To be fair, squirrels can be quite vicious and evil. Get back here. Oh, no. It got away from me. That's not a problem. It's a raccoon. But raccoons are friends. Well, now it's food. Door's locked. Squirrel. I think this place has an infestation problem. Is it gone? Hi, miss. What's your kind, sir? Oh, I've never seen thou around hither. Welcome, my name is Scarlet. Good day, Scarlet. My name is Voltaire. I'm the page from the Foreline, hither to take care of the unwanted animals within thy kingdom. Aye, they hath been causing quite a stir. I hope thou get rid of them all. I'm sorry, if thou hast a hard time seeing with the commoners' hall. The priest recently granted us these candles, since she did not use them. Yeah, use all of them. Commoners want the dark regardless. Eso no, sir. Zeus dreaming is not. Happily would we shed valiance hurry to Foreline for Honor in summer this year. May see his sleeping quarters in the castle. I might find him. Go in the castle, commoner. So glad that the peace was treaty. Now I may continue mine search for the lovely Ace. Ah. She's horny. Okay, we need to stay away from her. A lot of romance novels. That explains a lot. Explains a lot. Yeah, let's read the diary. Another day of not finding Ace. I have not seen him since the day when I was in the forest with his merry men without Shadowville. Oh, Scarlet, thou art such a blinking idiot. Thou should hast quoth something to him instead of freezing up like when an ice driftian touches someone without wearing gloves. If never shall know who I am, would I do not say something to him? Tomorrow I shall look for him again, then I shall be able to at least try to confess my love for him. Oh, she's a stalker. Okay. That explains a lot. Oh, that poor guy. Come here. Oh, no, come back here, you fucker. Right. It's a mole! Wait, did we kill Secret Squirrel earlier? That was his henchman helper? The fox! I have a joke about what does the fox say, but unfortunately, 'tis dead, so we will never know. Excuse you. The square is mostly empty. Most commoners are in their houses and shops are closed due to the animals invading. They never mind. Methinks they are cute. Is this guy from here? Look at me there curiously. It's a mushroom. It's a walking mushroom. Ah, get back here, you. Come here, you damn tree rat. You're not supposed to be up here. Ow! Bit me. Okay. There we go. I feel there's about 10 of them, right? I don't know how many we've killed so far. Apparently not all of them. I have also further thought in my head of like, oh yeah, he's got this all-powerful, super-killing sword that he's supposed to be using to help end the world. Instead, he's using it to kill squirrels. It's like playing World of Warcraft all over again. Ah yes, thank you for defeating the undead hordes and saving all of Northrend from the Lich King. Here's your level 80 super mega epic rare death sword. Now go on to the next area for the new expansion. You go there, it's like dying to fucking squirrels. Alright, so I killed all of them. God, I've played World of Warcraft forever. I think that's a good thing, really. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle. Yeah, no, I'm still not doing it. I know that's supposed to be like one of the other ways that I can regain MP, but I'm just not doing it. Must have been there for a long time. Why do I get the feeling that these guys are going to be happy with me for... so it says, museum... oh no, it's the same conversation. Yeah, it's the same conversation. Look, all I'm going to say is that Isidore has a very good, valid reason for not liking his mother. She did try to kill him. She was apparently just bad at a lot of things. Which again is perfectly fine. It's normal. My mom was bad at being a mom too. I turned out well adjusted. Mostly because I separated myself from a lot of things, but yeah. Oh, that's Darkian. We don't need to go to that. Ah, thou hast returned. Demetrius, the king of the Shadeville, just sent a letter over saying gramercy for allowing thou to join and help Shadeville. He hath attached 100 gold to his letter. Yet I desire to grant thou some gold as well for thy efforts. Yay! Money! Protheus desire to meet thou in Shadeville Castle tomorrow. He hath an important favour of thou. Now get some rest. Thou hast a busy day tomorrow.
Dost thou desire more?
Nay.
Then I shall grant thou more, thy majesty.
Nay, please. Forbear this. I shall do aught, please.
Aught. Tss. Thou already be aught I do lack. Why shouldest thou doth aught for me? Would I already hast thou in mine hands for evermore?
Bad touch.
Nay.
Bad touch. I think some bad touching was going on. I think we will be needed, Lila, today. Let's see what 4-line shot needs for me. Havelto, there thou art. The queen wants thou... most well? Thanks for the shot, Vale. I guess we'll go, Jack. Oh, hey, Strawberry has her. Then let's go thou is hither, favour to bid thou. Friend of Shadeville, her name is Orany. Was planning on having a tea party with her today to discuss some important matters. Thou please find her and bring her to me. Sure. She is normally helping the Duke in his house at this hour. Thou shalt surely find it. It is the house beside the Shadvillian monastery. Ere the castle maze. Say, I asked a question for thou. I have seen so many Norians with their hair dyed. I have never seen that till coming out of the forest. Whence hath that join from? Ah, well, when making fabrics, the seamstress figured out there were many divers kinds of plants that create dye to compose colors. People started experimenting, and on enough it became a craze throughout Nord to put dye in thy hair. Figured thou would know this, Voltaire. Thy hair is a strange shade of brown and red. Nay, I was born with such hair. Ah, how interesting. Some people are born with unnatural hair colors, though, like Strawberry or the Ice Driftian King. It might be but a mix-up of genetic material. How the fuck do you know that word? Yet that is what the royals say. It is not for a sort of impurity, just curiousness. People propose breakthroughs all the time. How else would we know about what Lilactus stuff? You should not know that word genetics. Heresy. Heretical. She's a witch! Burn her! You're here, little butterfly. Did my mother send you? Never seen you before. Should follow her. She's good to me. I guess we're going to go see the queen. Whom told thou? By your leave? Thy majesty... Whom told thou? Thy majesty, I could have thy pate on a silver platter, both thou and the one whom told thou. There shall be 2 executions today. Majesty, wait. Guards, wait. Nobody told me aught. I've heard thou and Fran talking in thy room one day. Thou were saying things about thy brother. Fran might not, but hast seen me. I'm sorry for listening when that myself should not hast. So sorry, thy majesty. So thou art the only other one who knows. Aye, thy majesty, I warrant. If thou art honest, most well. Should not send thou to the guillotine if, and only if, thou keep this twixt us. Just thou, me, and Fran. Because he knows already. Of course I shall, thy majesty. I warrant thou. Such thou's all. From a time long since, when I was 13, 13 years Corky, my mother, Vivicia, ruled for line with my father, Amadeus. They had 2 children together. Me and mine older brother, Sadim. Sadim was the prince, and while I did not feel like it was fit to rule back then, so I was the castle maid. Vivicia and Sadim were strained with each other. They did not like each other, yet they tried not to let it discover in front of me. Something might not but hast befell here I was born. Something sort of bravado my mother granted to Sadim. Never... Okay, yeah, sorry. My brain fucked with that word for a moment. I never know the details, yet it had to have been for that reason that they did not like each other. The other inhabitants of Fräulein were beguiled, thinking Vivicia was a good mother to him, that they had a good familiar relationship. Yet I saw right through their facade. One day Fräulein had accused the kingdom of Intia of stealing their scrolls. Our kingdoms had tension, and anon it became a war. My father died in that war, causing Incin to win by default. Vivicia did not ask anyone to voice her concerns any more, making her become heavy. She lashed out Mo, and her familiar relationship with Sadim became more strained as an issue. Man, Mo's causing all sorts of problems. With an envy Sadim had for her growing Mo by the day, till it became something far more sinister. One day, anon after my father died, I was cleaning the castle, and I saw Sadim enter the room of my mother. Now, Sadim did not normally do this, and I was curious, so I listened to the door to hark to what was going on. What doth thou desire, Sadim? I am busy. Thou art I busy. Thou shouldst know to unbed once in a while. Well, being queen requires thou to be busy. That had been the like for thou if thou were king. I never know how thou'll fare it. Thou just sit in thy room all day, signing papers, and thou bid that work. Sounds more like boredom. Aye, it is most boring. It hath to be done. Thou found sitting in here all the day boring. Why not doth something about it? What doth thou? I could hark alls, yet they did not know I was there. I could not doth aught about it either. After that, Sim started coming into her room at least once or twice a week for about a year, and all I could doth sit in there and hark to his disgusting actions. I was having an affair with Vitia. Gross. That sort of thing should be illegal. It definitely should be. Nor should I were to say anyone but Vitia and Sadim would have been executed, nay, no matter what. It does not matter that Sadim was doing to her. She would still be executed regardless. Do not have craved for her to be put to perpetual wink. It had to befall anyway. Not me telling anyone, yet her perpetual wink. One day, when I was 14, Sid entered the room of Vitia like normal, yet he left the door unlocked. Of course, nobody was around except me, so I listened to the door like I normally doth, and that's when done haunts my nightmares to this day. How was the meeting with the nobles? They could not keep me from thou, after all, thou art mine. Nay, I am not, Sadim. Mine heart belongs to thy father. Yet he is dead now, is he not? That does not matter. My heart still, it remains for him. Look upon thee, wanting to be hardy, Suppose we could switch things up a bit. Took out a knife in his pocket, Grabbing Vicia's wrist and pinning her down on the bed, slowly slid the knife from his hand onto her cheek. There's that frightened look. I love that look on thou. Please, Salim, please, doth not. Could hark the screams as began to punch her. I never know what quantity times he did it. I was too frightened to focus. Pathetic it's not. After all, thou were one who sent him off to die. And in the end, you have see her choking on her own blood. Thou art just as rotten. There's a brief moment of silence as Dim had kissed her. His face comes closer to her cheek as he breaks away. As I... 'Twere that all that would silence. I could not hark some shuffling after that. Then 'tis said he took off a rose of Vicia that was hanging towards the wall. Finally I decided that I could not take it any more, and I slammed open the door. There she was, bleeding out onto her bed. He had killed her in the most place he had defiled her, while they were having their alone time. He was halfway out the window when I slammed open the door, with the rose around his arm. He glared upon me as he would noticed each other, and I was frozen. Shock is what I saw. So wait, he took the artifacts and fucked off? And he gave me a smilet upon me. And he quoth something that continues to haunt me even now. Thou shalt be next. Then he ran away. He ran out of Foreline and deep into the forest where nobody could find him. After I gathered my bearings, I told the guard the queen had died due to Salim being gone, Vicia dying. I was the next in line for the throne. Hence, I became the queen at 14 years Corky. The first thing I did was make Salim be exiled from the kingdom for our line, and erasing his name from the Forlanian records, so that he could never join back hither. People would not know what he had done. So that is it. That is what befell. Oh, that is quite a lot. I'm sorry, that Majesty. Also, why did the music stop? Took the tapestry and ran. Vile thing. I mean, it's one thing to... Yeah, no, I'm not defending anything that he's did. Yeah, no, I can't. Bad taste in mouth. That deserves a card draw. It's the Nine of Diamonds. Thou mad misleader of thy brain-sick son. That is very poignant. Disgusting. Just never say to anyone about this. That's all I bid. Because if thou doth, it could wreck us. It could wreck the discretion of our kingdom, not just for the other kingdoms, yet for our people as well. It could wreck mine discretion as well. You're as queen. We could die, Voltaire. We could all die. And now thou that know the secret, thou could be chained down with us. Nobody else know the secret, not even our closest allies like Icedrift and Shadeville. Thou canst not say it to anyone, doth thou understand? Aye, the Majesty, I understand. Good. Now I hurry doth whatever it is thou want to try in Shadevale. I want some time to alone. So, your king's not here. You busy? No, I'm kidding. Oh, hey, you're not dead. I'm not fortunate now. Yeah. 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 Also, why do I have to give him talkies and walkies in games? Why do I gotta play with Phantom Scott to make him happy? Otherwise he stops obeying. I don't like the fact that I get to watch him play with himself. It's kind of weird. Oh, this way. Oh, he's not here anymore. Well, I guess they fucked on off. Ow. What, does he just fall down the hole every time? Figured after the first time he'd learn better. Gardner. Same conversation as last time. Oh, boy. Door's locked. Good day. Hey, I saw your Ace of Noir. It's over there by that bear trap. Would that be chaotic good or chaotic evil? Technically, I would be killing a stalker. Morpheus. Morpheus. Is this a furry thing? I think it's a furry thing. Wait, can I just escape? I can. Okay. Shade Invisibility. I scribe of this kingdom, what thou art. For now, nay. We should not kill him now. Why is he being activated here? Ace has no idea Scarlet's in existence. I don't want to kill them. Well, that's unfortunate. But at the same time, it just means that she's very good at being a stalker because he doesn't know that he's being stalked by her. I think that's how that works. My name is Celestiel, and I am the Strongman of this kingdom. Say, thou didst not befall to see mine brother yesterday, didst thou? He hath like this spiral on his cheek as me. There saw him walking around in the kingdom square, and the forest animals were around. Ah, there he is. Nay, wonder he is a commoner. He should know better than to regard things that could dispatch thou, childlike. Such a shame to be related to him. Is he from hither? I never even know whom our parents were, yet we have lived in Shadeville for as long as we can remember. Hold on, you're the astronomer and you're living in a... I object! Objection! How? How can you be an astronomer that lives underground? How can you study the stars, living under the ground? I object. I object to your existence. I object to all that you are. Because to be an astronomer, and let me check my notes here, you have to be able to look at the stars and study the stars. Where are the stars? Where is your ability to see the stars? Fraud. Fraud. Okay, that's all. Oh. I think this is an important person's room. He's one of the few people who go outside of the hole on the ground. Oh, forgive me. He can go outside and stare at the stars. Where's his, telescope? My name is Beltran. I am the Duke of this kingdom. Hither is the ordinary. Kingdom seems the kingdom. Thou saved our kingdom with the forest animals, right? That'd been me. Gramercy enough. To whom knows what kind of danger would befall, or would we all be in, would they got in the noble hall. Orne was with me, hemming the apparel of our kingdom shopkeeper, so she was safe. I'm just glad mine issues stayed inside and did not get hurt. They are commoners like I am. I'm most thankful that our kingdom is safe due to thy hardy efforts. Now it's quite a lot of paperwork to deal with. I'm most busy. Not busy. I busy. That's right. Requirements of being a duke, Orne. I don't feel like you're busy. I feel like you're just jacking off by the fire. Someone named Strawberry asked for thou to speak with her. Strawberry, she is my meetest friend. Oh, yes, I never know. Yeah, I never know if Belch shall allow it. May I hurry, see my friend in Foreline? Thou my assistant. Thou doth not mean thou just leave whenever thou desire. There is work to be done. Oh. Is she a ram? Or a goat? I think she's just a goat. I'm joking. Enjoy thy company, One. Yet if thou hast friends, thou visit them whenever thou would, so long as thou art not already occupied. Think about it. Not welcome. Never keep too late. Thou know what dangers has to the forest. Can I teleport from here with her? Best goat. I don't think they're the best goat. Look, observe Stormy. As dost thou. Has planned a lovely tea party for us to celebrate. Sealand, what is thy purpose hither? Thou know the queen doth not crave for thou to be close to the forest. Do you like the part of to be the tea party too, Lady Strawberry? Oh, yet. Strawberry, she's young, just could school her table etiquette, and thou could be more in the favour of the queen than thou already are. Right, thou may join us, yet shall be taking thou help back to the queen after. Yay! Hotel, thou coming too? It's a ladies' only tea party. Yet thou bringing thy unicorn toy, is it not a male? That is Divers. He's well dressed. Oh, hush now. Join along, Voltaire. Thou may dine with us. Okay, but I was supposed to go help the king in Shadeville. Why? I can't have tea for long. Also, why do I have to sit on the floor? I know I'm the only guy here, but come on. You couldn't give me, like, a cushion? Toriel? Where? Yeah, so yeah, Toriel's the best goat woman. Best goat lady. Best goat mom. Mine, I did not expect for thou to be so delightful, princess. That's good manners. What didst thou say we were going to bray out again? That's right. Thou remember Brictivia, doth thou not? Ah, she hath not written to me in a long time. Happily the cold from ice drift undone her stock. Well, she wrote me recently saying that she is moving all the way to Shadeville, just to be closer to us. Is that so? She never told me. Well, that and hast better business. She tried to say that thou yet the carrier pigeon might not, but hast gotten lost. It doth sometimes has a hard time receiving letters. Figured that quill pal might not, but hast told thou about it. He is Driftian, correct? Aye. He did say there was quite a commotion at the bakery. Lots of things were leaving the place. It did not know where Brictivia was moving. He thought she was just getting new supplies. Oh, we might not be prepared. This is great tidings with a friend to keep us company hither. Swiftly for thou to be able to ask her, so glow I sight. Words? Tongue? This game has been exercising my tongue and mouth, and I am not appreciative of that. That came out really wrong. I know. Oh, I'm so excited. And we talked for a few hours until it was time for Orny to sail and to go back home. Now listening to our troubles. Please count to. Suppose I could grant thou a reward now. So I have something for thy troubles. Bring the princess back. Queen Blair. Oh. I was supposed to go see the king. I wonder if I'm late to go see the king. I think I'm late to go see the king. It'll be fine, right? Fucking Voltaire doesn't know how to work stairs because he keeps falling goddamn down the holes. Pretty sure everyone else climbs down that hole just fine, but no, not Voltaire. He's like, I need a belly flop down it. I don't want to kill them off. Oh, it attacked me. Alright, well, I guess it's gonna get killed then. There we go. Moth is dead. And I got meat. Should save. It has been in a minute since I saved. There. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Alright, so I went in that one, I went in that one, I went in this one next. Oh! The priestess shed veil is Montessori, and she is a nun hither in the monastery. Unexpensive clothes for a priest. She looks beautiful. Well, she looks more like a nun than a priest. Should a priest be a male? Good day, sir. My lord should blow out the candles. Leave him be, dear. Shall be hither for some while. Understood, my lord. Me and Montessori has known each other most long time, and now all we do lack to try is to be near each other. So now she works with me and all the girls. Monastery. She is most polite and hardworking. Just what I want for a worker. I don't... Oh, they're flirting. Okay. Might not be prepared for our talk today. Where did that leave us? Oh yeah, talk. Talk, I say. It's been 5 months and things have been going something well for us. It's interesting to regard about the fact that I'm going to be a father anon. The other day, when me and my wife were bathing at the waterfall, we were discussing some names for a child. I wanted to name him Phantomime. His wife wanted to name something more human-like, so we decided to name him Phantom Scott instead, with us keeping Phantomime as a nickname for him as a compromise. Seemed to take that something well, and then had rendezvous in the cave behind the waterfall. So I wake up, my wife is most unsinewed and tired, barely move at all. I asked to get her food for our pace. We can't not cook together like we normally do. Okay, so he's just bitching about the fact that he has to take care of his pregnant wife. I'm trying to point out, if you get someone pregnant, fucking take care of them. I like to point out, it's like pretty much half of your fault, or depending on a lot of situations, it's pretty much your fault. Also, wasn't I supposed to talk to the fucking king? Where's the fucking king? This is the Duke. This is the farce. Or might be because of the time. Or are they over here? Stimulants. I don't think they need. I don't think they need any stimulants. Thought I was right at the monastery. I couldn't go right. Did you break your game again? Did I break the game again? Yeah, no, I can't go right. 'Tis a wall of an invisible wall. The most dastardly of invisible walls. 'Tis so wall-like that it's invisible. Or something like that. Also, was there like a butterfly? Wait, what? The queen needs me? What? Okay, so at some point it's not a butterfly, but I can't go find where the butterfly went. I just know the butterfly went here. Into that tree. But I can't go into the tree. Because it's treeing right now. Oh, interesting. Do I get the feeling that perhaps certain switches are not turned on? There's only one way to find out. Nope, nope. Ow. Nope, that's the wrong button. That's just throwing shit at me. Strange bug will fix by tomorrow. Here's the problem, though, because I've loaded into the area. There is a chance that the patch won't actually update the floor to where I can pass through. So, there's more talk about dyed hair. So there's a chance that even though the game gets updated, I won't actually be able to do it. Like, it's not gonna work. Because I'll have technically an older save. Mapador. Can I go, like, to the other places? Instant. Huh, you don't know the way to the kingdom yet. Oh, fine. Well, unfortunately, it seems then the game is a little stuck and broken. I did not mean to break it. I think it broke because of other things. But it's very strange. Maybe because I teleported in and I didn't jump down. Also. No, they're still talking about gardeners. I don't care about your garden. See, this is why you're supposed to playtest through the whole game to make sure things work right. Take this, you vile moth thing. Ow. There's something wrong with the conditional branch, and this I know will work. Changed stuff like this before, and it worked to the prior save of the area. Okay. So long as I don't save again. The only entertainment one I know would be Krink's Pet Cockatrice. I don't want to... Go away, you vile moths. Well... Oh, excuse me. Since we can't continue on because Kavanica broke their game, shame on you, Kavanica. How dare you break your game? That's very rude of you. You know, some of us were enjoying playing the game and going through it and poking all sorts of fun. Because of that, I'll have to draw another card. Ooh, I got the King of Spades. Octavius Caesar. And the quote is, "Thou didst drink the stale of horses and the gilded puddle of which beasts could cough at." I think this was, yeah, this was Caesar calling someone a piss drinker. Oh man, I miss my Shakespeare books. Well, I say miss, but I have them still. It's been a long time since I've read them. But at the same time, Shakespeare's not meant to be read. It's meant to be acted. Let's see. Where's my... Might as well do this. Oh. Boom. Boom. Alrighty. So. Well, we'll see what the king wants next week, I suppose. Maybe. That's parents. So, as far as like what is going on with what I'm trying to do, might as well. That's right. I changed the tile sets around because I was working with win-lose tile set first, and then I didn't like it for this particular project, but I might end up going back to it. Haven't made that one. So like I went back to the default tile set. Player. So let's see if this will work. There we go. Pop that up. So I've got essentially you're gonna be like making potions and such, but I'm essentially trying to test out this, where you're gonna open the shop and it's gonna essentially spawn you 3 NPCs for the morning shift, and then you're supposed to go up to them, and then essentially they tell you what they want and how much money they have, and then you haggle with them, see how much you can sell them for. Oh, that's right. I need to fix this to where it's going to tell you the value of the item. Like healing potions are 50, stamina are 50, magic are 45, sweet water's 20, antidote's 25, and then there's some other ones there. So they want 1 stamina potion, so I can haggle. What was it, 40? No, it's 50. So if I put it to 56, which is 10% over, it's too expensive. Trust you less now, because essentially I would have obviously changed the text on it, but essentially how much you charge them is how much they will interact with you later. So if I put it at 55, deal. They fuck off. They go to the next one. It's 3 Sweetwater and 75 gold. So Sweetwater was 20, so he'll pay 60 and at most 66. Or I could charge him less. And when you charge him less, it's supposed to make him like you more because you charged him less than what the actual value is. 2 magic potions, haggle. I'll just put that at 50. Alright, then it's supposed to go to afternoon. So that's good. The problem then comes, it doesn't allow me to run the shop again. And that's where I want to try and fix that. Because what it's supposed to do is... There we go. When you run the shop, it clicks on shift change on. Then it increases shift variable by 1, and then turns shift change off. And then this, it's supposed to be able to allow me to run this again. But for some reason, it's not. Variable? I don't think I made that run off a variable. Let me see if I can find... What did I do with it? I think this is the right one. trying to go through. Apologies. I think, yeah. So hold on. Ah, wrong button on my head. Sorry. That doesn't share it. Why does that not share it? That's not the right one. Where's... Oh, there it is. Okay. So... I'm pretty sure the friend that I was talking to used some sort of chatbot in order to help with this. Because I'm still trying to learn JavaScript. But he was like, okay, mark out like things like this where you want things to do. But still. What it does is it's supposed to pull things from this map, NPCs from this map. It doesn't anymore. Originally it was supposed to. But now it essentially pulls from this list. Classic AI code, they all generate the code the same. Yeah, figured. But I'm using it to try and learn how everything works, and unfortunately my eyes are still bleeding from looking at it. But yeah, so... It does, for the most part, what I want, which is it pulls the dummy events and spawns them always in like the same 3 spots, which is fine, because I plan on changing that as I change the layout of this. But the problem is I can't figure out why it's not allowing me to go back to OpenShop, variable switches value 23, return shop already completed. Shuffle master pool, shuffle to captain forward, spawn visuals, start haggle, finish haggle. Because at the bottom it's supposed to, when you're finished with the 3rd NPC, it's, you know, switches it over to parameter 23 to be on. And then I have here no, database. Why is the database not showing up? Oh. Oh wow, it does not like it when you go like multi-layers in to the same fucking program. Be able to help in some cases. Work with ARM's core code a lot and make a bunch of plugins for my own game. I'm essentially trying to learn how to make my own plugin. The problem is brain power not always great. But anyways, I have a common event that runs parallel called time, and it runs off switch 2, and essentially the moment that shift change turns on, as soon as shift change, yeah, as soon as switch 23 turns on, it adds 1 to the shift variable here, and then it changes the, then it turns off switch number 23. And then it runs other ones where, like, if shift equals 0, it's morning time, say morning in the top right. If it's 1, say afternoon in the top right, so on and so forth. Yeah. There's a dev that uses a lot of AI in his plugins, but not many know about it. Sing Hendrix is his name. I think I remember hearing something about that. Either way, I don't plan on keeping this code. It's more of just like trying to better understand, so that way I can eventually learn to do this shit myself without having to rely on anybody. And it's not that I don't like relying on anyone. It's more of that I want to be able to do it all myself. Like, I want to be able to code the game myself. I want to be able to be like, no, I want it to do this. This is how I do it. Like, I understand, like, variable pool, you know, how variables kind of work in this, quantities, NPCs, all that, you know, game variables, set value for this, and this. But like I said, I can't figure out where in this damnable thing as to why it's not allowing me to run it a second time. Because essentially I want it to be able to run it for a morning shift and then for an afternoon shift. And the reason being is that essentially from before you open the store, you can go and do things kind of like a morning bit, where you go around town, talk to people, get breakfast, then you go back to the shop, open it up, and then you have the morning shift. And then at afternoon, you stop running the store to go do afternoon things, and then, you know, you do an afternoon shift. I'll take a peek at it, because using a variable to track battles ran into a similar issue of stuff not working correctly, but this is way more complex. Just ask your questions, that's it, yeah. That's what it should be used for, as a tool. That's what it's meant for in the first place, not to do the work for you. Am I familiar with console logs? Yeah, hold on a second. That should be F12. If I... Oh wait, no. F12 still causes Super HUD Maker to pop up. Hold on, yeah. I gotta disable Super HUD Maker. Oh, did F9 make it work too? I've been hitting F12. Okay, so let's turn this on. There we go. So, nothing in the console logs us yet. So, I run this. Talk to you. Haggle. I'm just going to give it to you for free because I don't care at the moment. Okay, so now it's afternoon. So, if I go to this... let's see. Yeah, shift change went off, afternoon went off, so all that works, but unfortunately, dope. Oh, it's not going to show the fucking console log. Of course, the fuck not. Oh wait, no, it might. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, I don't see anything in the console log that's... Actually, you know what, hold on. How about if I put this to... Then you to... You have to post call log specific parts for your code if you want to expect it to run. Confirm which parts of the code are being reached and which ones aren't. Okay, so then I need to figure out which fucking parts. Yeah, I've used this for debugging at times, where it's like, shit, what was it? I was trying to get Galv's event spawner to work, and I kept messing it up somehow. And then I was like, oh wait, this game, or this engine has a developer tools. So I hit F12 and opened this, and I was like, oh, I see so many fucking errors. That helped me a good margin. But it's just like, okay, yay. Let's see then. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Boop. Oh. Let's think. So here's the thing, it's if it's on, it's supposed to return back that the shop is already completed. And also to prevent like double spawning, so it doesn't spawn 6 NPCs, it only spawns 3. So it's this whole code here, chunk here, that is somewhere in this is not allowing me to run it again. I think. For example, if I put something like console.log function is running at the very top, then maybe add something similar, a spot where you know the code isn't running, but would expect it to run. So say I just chuck it here. Console.log function running. When I say at top, I mean at the top of the function. Yeah. No worries. I'm still, like I said, learning this myself, so I'm not very. Would you put it before this if? Because, like I said, this if is supposed to check if switch 23 is on or off. So yeah, so I'll stick it there then. And after spawning, it's supposed to spawn visuals. Honestly, let's see if what it pulls up if I just put it there. Oh, sorry. There you guys can see. Okay, so let's see. Talk to him to turn those on. Open shop. Fuck off. Fuck off. And fuck off. Function is running. Okay. That's not helpful. Ow. Shift changed off. Shift's at 1. Function is running. Ugh. Yeah, it's supposed to. You're essentially supposed to be able to run it twice per day, or do that whole thing twice per day. But I can't determine if it's dying here in this function, or actually, what if I just stick it way at the end, like right here? It's probably gonna catch a lot. At the same time, I kind of hope it catches a lot. So talk to them. Angle. Like that. So function is running. It's afternoon. Does it tell me? Blark. So it's going through the whole fucking code, which is great, because there's the line 171, which is the bottom one. Piddle fucking shit bags fucking. Apologies, oh boy. Girlfriend's cat went in heat again. How unfortunate. Anyways. It takes something that works better as an indicator so you don't have to reference what line code it is. I like referencing the line number, because the line number tells me it's like, oh, it broke at this spot. Cool. I know exactly where that is. Oh, Zach, that's what it's meant for. Though a lot of the time, sadly, people are lazy and pass it code as their own. No, I'm not that lazy. I am lazy about some things. I'll be perfectly honest about that. But at the same time, this is something that I've been wanting to learn for a very long time, and it's a bit of a personal roadblock because my brain is also filled with a lot of SIP information for work. So like SIP ladders, how computers talk to each other via networks, and how phones talk to each other over the internet, and so on and so forth. If you need someone to set up an entire fucking network, I'm your guy. But unfortunately, when it comes to this stuff, it escapes me, and that's a bit infuriating because I want to know this shit. So but it feels like actually, no, hold on. I don't think it's this spot. Because the call works. But the question is, why does it only work once? Because no other switches turn on. No, wrong one. Ow. So, boot it up, there's no switches, no variables. Nothing. Nothing's on. I could run this without talking to him over there. The only difference is I don't have any items. I'm not giving them really anything. I'm going to fix that part later. there's still shift change is the only thing on. So if I turn that off, I should be able to go over here, open shop again. But it doesn't. Shift change is still off. The variables are from the last person I talked to. Function is running. And that is why it has been pissing me the fuck off. All damn day. Never mind the fact that I've been sad most of the goddamn day. And yesterday. Actually, the last couple of weeks. But that's what's been pissing me off about this. I'll figure it out eventually. Because I'm not really going to give up until I do figure it out. The question is fucking why. Because I don't see another switcher variable that's before that one. It's primarily the switch that would determine whether or not it's able to be run again. But nothing else is turning on. And when I look at the common event that is called, it's set to if shift change is off, then run the call script to start the event. Trigger set to none. And then still on switch 23. But anyways, essentially the idea is, as mentioned, your guy who's currently named Flurf, because that's just one of those random temporary names that I use. He is running a small alchemist shop, a small potion shop essentially, inside of this place called the Misted Vale. Your whole thing is in the morning, you will have like an alchemy set up here that you will brew your potions at, and you also like go out into the town and like talk with NPCs or stuff like that. Eventually go out into like the forest and such, get stuff there for like more potions and such. I've even already got it set up to where crafting works, to where you can actually like have to go and get the ingredients like brickleberries, sindel leaves, stump shrooms, summer drops, primula, stone crop, etc. All of that. You're supposed to get all of that together to go and bring it back to your shop in order to make the potions to sell to people. And you're essentially selling to adventurers who are going off from this town to go adventure. They pop in and so on. But during the morning and during the afternoon, morning before you actually open the shop, and afternoon, which is essentially like your lunchtime, you can wander around the town and do all this, but you can also talk to the regular NPCs that are there. These regulars that will show up in the shop to purchase from you can also be found around town, in which you can do small quests for them, that you can give them gifts, etc., etc. And that's pretty much the whole kit and caboodle. It's very simple, very Stardew Valley based, to be honest. And yeah, so the whole thing that I'm trying to figure out right now, because as far as like eventing, foraging, yeah, I've already got that. I've figured that out. I've written all that down to where when I work in earnest to get this shit working right, you can go and like forge things where it's like, oh yeah, this stump shrooms will spawn on this literal tree stump with a 1 in 4 chance per day of spawning. Meaning if you run over and you grab them, you might get 1 to 3 shrooms off of it, and then it might be anywhere from 1 to 4 days before it spawns back with more. I already figured all that shit out. I've written that down. It's in my nice little neat little leather notebook to where it's like, yep, I know how to do this function and all that stuff now. I could reference that back at any time. It's the rest of this shit that's pissing me off. Including the mapping, because I still can't agree on a fucking tile set that I like. And my art skills aren't good enough to draw my own tile set, so. But yeah, I just wanted to show that a little bit. Before I nuke it out of existence out of frustration and be like, yeah, no, never mind. I'm not showing this anymore, I'm not working on it anymore, it's going away. Never again. But yeah. I'm still trying to teach myself JavaScript, and staring at code for long periods of time is making my eyes bleed. Please, Omnissiah, the machine spirits, I beseech thee, spare me. I feel like that deserves another card draw. Oh, it's the Queen of Clubs. Thou slander thy mother's heavy womb, thou loathed issue of thy father's loins. That is from Richard III. Well, I gotta run. Great stream, man. Sure to hang out more often. I would appreciate it if you would, and I hope things go well with you as well, Neo. And I appreciate your insight. I may throw stuff at you at some point in the future to try and help figure things out. But for now, I need food and a shower. I need food and a shower. Alright, who do we know that's currently running that we like? Who's currently streaming that we like? I don't see anyone that I'm following. Well, no, I see someone. But let me check the RPG Maker community real quick. Anyone streaming over there that we know and like? I always say know and like, but it's honestly more of know and trust. But no, unfortunately, I do not see anyone that I can trust. Mostly because I don't know them. So instead, I shall send you over to... Oh, hey! I think... no. I thought I saw Kuro for a second. Oh, well. Well, either I have RPGM people or VTubers. Yeah. I mean, no in between. Is a screaming bald man a VTuber? I think that's a VTuber. But, ladies, gentlemen, and you wonderful Technicolor rainbow of individuals, both inside and out, I appreciate you as always. As mentioned before, sometimes I get in low moods, but honestly, streaming to the void and everyone that pops up helps greatly with my moods, and I appreciate every single one of you. So as always, I'll see you guys next time. I may or may not stream on Monday. Monday is Martin Luther King Day, which also means I will not be working that day, so I may just decide to have a lazy day that day. I don't know yet. I'll let you guys know. But we will see. But for now, take care. Remember to drink plenty of water, and catch you next time. And remember, if something breaks, ask Phelan. He knows how to fix it. So yeah. Bye, everybody.